But I think there should be like a theme at the end, maybe. I would do it.
I like the music. It was really nice.
It really is.
All of our Kickstarter backers. Oh, hey, I'm probably in here. Let's find me.
You would be in the
No, in the G's. I missed it.
no!
Yeah. Oh, I guess I could have looked on the other screen for it. I didn't see my name. But I'm in there. That was it. That was HIVESWAP. I want to go back to the credits. Oh.
See?
What? Oh, that's just they're like a credit page. Okay, whatever. So
Okay.
that was HIVESWAP. I didn't save. Oh, complete save. Okay. That was Act 1. I wish it was longer. Because I definitely fucked around. I definitely spent more than enough time on a couple of the puzzles. I guess if it's a puzzle you finish in the first try, it's not as good. So I guess I probably did it in a decent amount of time.
There were like some points where it didn't really indicate what you actually had to do, like with that green cube.
Oh,
You
that
have to
was...
think
Well, it
about
said it was a
that.
power source, because that was... That's when I stopped playing, and I took a break. And then picked it up again.
True, but like, I guess it is a good hint. But it's like sometimes you just don't know what you're doing, so like...
It wasn't bad. I wouldn't say it was bad, it just... I wish it was longer. I guess I should bring this
It's
back
like...
up.
I feel like anything at this point is going to be underwhelming because you guys had to wait so long.
I wouldn't say it was underwhelming. I think what they delivered was good. I think it wasn't enough.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Oh, okay. I mean, if maybe Act 2, 3, and 4 longer.
I should hope so.
I liked it though. I think it was very pretty. The music was good.
I wonder if in part 2, are you going to be the dear dude and Jude, or is that like...
Later on.
Um,
It seems like it kind of, it had an ending where they're running off to go find their other friend who's far away, but I feel like because there was that ability to swap back and forth between characters while those characters were in the same space, I feel like it's going to start out and it's going to be Demek thrown into like the human world.
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, no, I think that's what it's going to be. I hope. Because I don't dislike Joey and Tefros or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want the deer guy. I'm sorry. I think he's still cute looking. I think he looks dumb, and I love it. But...
I really, really kind of hope that there's like, after all of the HIVESWAP is done, that there's just like more future games.
Oh, like downloadable content?
Well, not that, no, but like HIVESWAP 2 or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat the fact because I'm not Andrew Hussey and I'm not legally bound not to talk about it. We all know about the Odd Gentleman. We all know that they stole money from the Kickstarter to make King's Quest or whatever it was.
Yeah.
We all know about it. Everyone knows about it for the most part. If you've not heard about it, look up Homestead Kickstarter Odd Gentleman. You'll find there's physical proof. Pretty much out of it was over $2 million that they raised. I want to say it was almost $2.5 million. It was very, very close to that. Was raised. Obviously, we take into consideration a good chunk of that money went to, well, there was like 25,000 backers about. I'm estimating from when I last checked the Kickstarter and the numbers that I vaguely remember. So they're not solid numbers. But there was the backers that didn't get anything physical. They'll get the game when it comes out in a digital copy. But plenty of backers like me who I think if you spend $30, you'll get a physical copy. So those people haven't gotten their stuff yet. But anything like higher than that started being, I think it was like $80 was in the first like physical package you were gonna get like right away came out. It might have been lower. Someone that donated like, let's just say $80 or more, which was it was thousands of people. Money still had to go to getting their Kickstarter stuff to them via mail, via the product. Like, the product, obviously, they were already with What Pumpkin and stuff, and I think they were already, I'm not sure if they were working with We Love Fine yet by that point, but they're already with companies where they could get their shit for super cheap. Yeah. But still, shipping, it's not like they could get a deal on shipping. Maybe they made a deal being like, we're mailing out 10,000 packages. Can you cut us a break?
Yeah.
Don't know. Mine just came through USPS, so don't know on that. So money went to that. I wouldn't know how much. And then after like the court case they had, when I think it was What Pumpkin tried, I think it was What Pumpkin as a company, I'm not sure if it was Hussey himself, tried to sue the Odd Gentleman, is his deal breaker, which was bullshit. I'm not sure how this happened. I don't know legal stuff. I haven't totally looked into this. I've done my basic research to know basic stuff. But he only walked out of that with about $500,000, I think.
Man, like,
maybe. I think it might have been less than that. Out of 2.5 thousand. Or 2.5 million. Sorry. They walked out with, I think it was something like $500,000. If not, it might have been less. That's just, I haven't actually looked up all that stuff in years. So that's all they walked out of this with. So what they made with what little money they had, I think they did a good job. I think they were really dumb on swapping like their animators and the companies they were working with about 3 times, if you want to include the Odd Gentleman. I think it was about, until they picked these guys, I think there was a group before, there could have been another one that wasn't Odd Gentleman. And it was probably because they were frazzled and just wanted to rush and get their game done, and then they just realized we were fucking around and we're wasting money, and then they stopped. So however much money actually went into this game, I don't know, but I think they did an okay job at it.
I mean, I can't speak. I didn't spend any money on it, so I feel like it was a good game, but I also feel like it was really short for what everyone had to wait.
I feel like they could have extended it.
Yeah, a little bit. But I feel like they just wanted to push it out, maybe gather some interest in it, maybe.
And maybe their thinking is, this one's shorter, they're going to earn money from people that didn't back it and have to buy it. Which, I guess there's a deal package, you can get the soundtrack and the game for $11.99, as opposed to like $7.99 each. So if you do want the soundtrack too, the soundtrack's really nice. I think it's on Steam. It's a deal package. Someone was talking about it on Facebook, I think. So whether or not those numbers are right, I know it's $7.99 for the game or $7.99 for the soundtrack separate. I didn't see the deal package on Steam, but maybe it's elsewhere. Oh. I don't know. I'm sad it's over because I don't know when we're gonna get Act 2. There's no... backers usually get some info ahead of time. Obviously, that spreads within 10 minutes of backers getting their emails.
Yeah.
But there's been no talk of Act 2. No talk. Like, it's all been hyped up of Act 1's coming out, Act 1's coming out. But nothing's been, okay, there's going to be 4 months in between each act. Nothing.
Yeah.
So whether or not they've actually started Act 2, no idea. No idea if I'm going to wait a year between each act. And if that's the case, I want to kill myself. I don't know. I'm hoping they get... I hope that's numbers they can post and being like, so many people purchase, quote-unquote, purchase the game. So many of those purchases, quote-unquote, were just Kickstarter backers, free codes.
Yeah.
And then this is how many people actually purchased it. So we get an idea of how much extra money are they going to have to put into the next one. Because, as far as we know, yeah, because whatever money that was left over, it didn't all go into this. It has to be split 4 ways.
Yeah.
That's nothing. That's no money at all to make a game. Which, if you saw all the people that worked on that game, all the artists, all the people that do the music, it's just... I'm hoping that it sells really well and they get more money for Act 2. And then obviously each act they'll have to, they'll be able to use money from it, but I don't know.
Well, I was on Steam checking out its page last night. It's in one of those top sellers, like,
It's a top
already.
seller. Because I think top selling won't count like free codes. I think it actually is purchases only.
I think so.
I want to say, but I could 100% be wrong. Because it could it could consider top selling as being, this is how many people own this in their library. But
I don't know.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of people on Facebook that are like, oh, it came out, I'm going to go buy it. So that's good news for it. I'm just happy it's starting to come out, I think. I think at this point, I just want my game that I spent $180 on. I still like all my backer stuff I got. Like, a lot of the buttons and the keychains are like in a box because now that I'm starting to make like Eda bags and shit, I'm like, I guess I'm making a Homestead Eda bag now because I have enough shit for it. But yeah, that's HIVESWAP Act 1. Yeah, I guess that's it. I kind of want to actually go to the credits. Let's load the save file and see what happens. What? Oh, it just takes me back here. We're gonna clear this rebel real quick. And I want to go back to look at see if my name is on the list. And then we're going to have to watch this cute, really sad moment again.
Oh no.
That's cute. I wish I could skip this, though. Oh.